Hello and welcome back to Engadget Sideways, look at the biggest tech stories of the week. I'm Matt Smith and this week we'll be talking about how you probably won't be getting your hands on Nvidia's latest graphics card, even if you have $2,000 to spare. We'll also be covering OpenAI, which suddenly thinks that intellectual property theft is not cool anymore, and how you may never have to ask someone at CVS to unlock goods for you ever again. And I don't mean theft. This is Engadget's TMA, let's get stuck in. So the big story this week is how a Chinese AI startup rocketed to the top of Apple's App Store with an AI assistant seemingly made on the cheap. DeepSeek AI is an open source chatbot that reportedly requires far less computing power than competitors and was apparently developed for a mere $6 million. Now compare that to OpenAI and all the billions it has floating around and you understand why OpenAI might have a problem. It put stocks related to AI into a panic, although they have somewhat recovered, but it even stimulated a response from President Trump. Now, OpenAI, which makes ChatGPT, says that Chinese startups are cribbing the models of US tech companies. They are apparently persistently trying to copy the tech of existing AI models. OpenAI says it and partner Microsoft have been banning accounts suspected of distilling its models. Now, the company didn't explicitly mention DeepSeek itself in its statement, but come on. Also, don't forget, OpenAI admitted last year that it was impossible to get its AI models up to speed without dipping its toes into copyrighted materials. How does it feel? In our big review this week, we called the RTX 5090 the fastest video card we've ever seen. But also, we said that it wasn't meant for mere mortals, and that is turning out to be prescient. Yes, Nvidia's new 50 series GPUs launched on Thursday this week, but for a lot of gamers, they probably won't be able to get one. In fact, PC makers like MSI says it won't be selling the GPUs in the US until February 6th, while Power GPU told its customers that availability will be the worst for the first 3 months. It gets worse though if you're outside of the US. For example, in the UK, retailer Overclockers says it has single-digit numbers of the RTX 5090s in stock. And it's not as if Nvidia didn't see this coming. The same thing happened with the 40 series, then there was also high demand and limited initial availability for the 30 series. And guess what will happen with whatever card ends up replacing the RTX 50 series. If you're planning to get one, check out our guide to hopefully nabbing one over at engadget.com. But let's be honest, you're probably too late. Offering the biggest reason yet to install a retail stores app, CVS says it will let select users shop for items typically locked away in its stores without staff being needed. If you haven't been to CVS, many items are locked up to prevent theft and generally antagonize everyone. This unlock feature will only be available to loyalty program customers and was being tested in just 3 stores, but is now rolling out to around 10 to 15 of them. You will have to be logged into the app, be on the store's Wi-Fi, and enable Bluetooth to gain access to premium products such as whitening toothpaste, deodorant, razors. Connected to the store Wi-Fi, enabled Bluetooth. Have you seen most people fumble with their phones in drugstores? This sounds like it could be just as much work as calling over an employee. And that was your TMA. If you're demanding more tech news, then all the latest can be found on Engadget, including this week our own review of those rare RTX 50 series graphics cards and our verdict on the Galaxy S25 Ultra and S25, which I think I have here. Make sure to check that out over on the site. Thanks once again for watching, and I hope to see you next weekend.